See if he can make it out. Shot from Cold Sierra. Relentless in his pursuit for more kills. Oh my god! Another headshot coming in, taking down Sipnix.
By Astralis, doing up. Although I speak too soon, first shows that he can up too.
Glaive trying to get up on top of the fountain. Make it a bit. Fur coming in. Looking to pre-fire the angle. In fact, and he gets the headshot, taking down Glaive. Absolutely remarkable. And
Chris, you monster.
Stewie's just frozen in the corner. Chris will get the kill though, flashed in as well. First kill of the game for him, and that's an important one on Chris. Dennis still trying to stay alive, but it is a 2-on-3, and they only have 37 seconds left. Oscar now wanting to join the battle, going to sneak through the smoke and take down Skadoodle. This is really tough on him. 20 seconds, and he's going to get the kill on Dennis at least.
Yeah. Automatic trying to get clever. Will spot out Oscar on the bomb site. He's got time for this. 7 seconds, and if he can get onto the train, perfect. Now there's the safe plant. And Rob's right now just trying to play the angles, but sure enough, automatic, he runs out of bullets! Disaster. But this is so well done by him. The kit is not going to be picked up here by Robs. Can he find one in time?
And this is bound from our sports, but it's not exactly a great one, and Cloud9 are putting on the pressure, running into the yard, but Dennis with the opening frag, that's great. Lol has been good in this position, and he's going to drop the sniper on the other side. Shroud and nothing coming back into it with a couple of kills, but now Rops has turned up. The way to do it. Chris is waiting down the ladder, and Stewie sneaking on in. Chris doesn't realize yet. There's the one kill at least. The next one is going to be even more difficult. Dennis, he actually has a Molotov. That would cancel the round right now if you threw that. If he goes for the peek, it's just a single bullet that he needs. Stewie walking out, and there's Dennis with the kill. Flash right through Chris. This is very aggressive, and it's going to work with the UMP charging down one. The second kill might have made the round immediately, but Skadoodle going to put an end to the madness for the moment. Stewie with a shot and nothing as well, taking down the kill on Dennis. That grenade gets bugged a bit on the train. That's unfortunate, but Stewie going to lose his life afterwards. 3 versus 2. Calm down, Cloud9. The bomb is only just going to be planted now. You have time for this retake. Don't let Robs with 100 health steal this away from you.
Exactly. Now Robs has moved up. Perfect Molotov to buy even more time. And Oscar's got the back line with that AWP, so he will be watching, but he's a little bit worried about the flank coming in from A site. From the Brown Halls, that's not where the action's going to be. Nothing. Assassinates Robs immediately. And it's a 1v3 now. Oscar, if ever there was a time for you to hit some shots, it is now. They don't have any HEs or Molotovs to get rid of you with, but it's going to be point blank, and he misses it. Cloud9 with the retake, and the hope springs anew here for the North American team.
At a very strange off angle. Almost never will you see anyone holding this position, so unlikely the mouse spots are going to be flashing for it. Dennis goes down. Chris is next, dropping the bomb. Shroud finally gets taken care of, but he may have done enough, and automatic is there for the follow-up, taking down Oscar. An absolute disaster. The rest are miles away. They wanted to go for the 3-2 crunch to the B bomb side. Leg shot for Skadoodle. Another couple of kills, and it will be done. Skadoodle gets 1, and Robs is on 6 health. Oh my god. One man to keep Mousesports alive in the major tournament, and he's got almost no time, no health, almost no chance at all. Everything is on his shoulders. He's going to get the first shot at least, and taking a bit of damage onto Skadoodle. I don't think he has the time for it. 17 seconds, the smoke is up, and he's going to go down to automatic. 16-11.
I mean, Markaloff, that's all he wanted. He wanted that smoke at alley so that he could start putting a little bit of pressure over here. But Zed, point blank, the flash is perfect. That's a triple spray. The quad. Oh, they can't do it. It's very clean stuff.
Yeah, it's incredibly smoothly done. And Sunny with a flash headshot will be taken down by Electronic in return. Sent, gonna get picked up by Waylander. So they're bringing it back. Waylander. Fighting fire with fire.
Waking up for sure.
Yeah, Flipside gonna have to go for a retake here. This is a great call very late in the game. Waylander gets a shot on HS, but Crystal and Innocent, they've got a Molotov. They've got a bit of time. Can they get back up? I think Innocent, oh, they both get picked at the same time. Innocent, I think, was trying to relocate himself up to get that sneaky Molotov in.
Smoke's going down. Are they going to commit to this, though, or not? Flip side. They've got 3 players on A. Now it's on Waylander to start things off, and Waylander, double headshot. Markaloff watching upper, snuffs Sunny. And it's Innocent and HS, just like that. The last 2 alive here for Penta. Flip side. They hardly took any damage at all.
It's absolutely absurd. How is he playing so well right now? World Edit taking down Innocent. We started off this match talking about our sort of...
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, after such a slow start as well. He will get revenge in the end.
Good job.
So man advantage here for Penta, and there is always a chance, Anders, that we take this to overtime. And then it gets real.
Yes, there is. Oh, the timing is perfect. Blade is in so much trouble. He still picks up a kill. HS with a couple in his zone, and Markelov has got Innocent. It's still a 2-on-3. The bomb is actually dropped all the way along the side of the wall. Markelov with one. A lot of damage goes for the spray. And there comes Waylander taking down HS. Oh, no. They had the lead, and now it's on Crystal. 1 versus 2. He's got plenty of time here, but suddenly Markelov showing up to play. And Crystal... How deep is he going to go with the mind game? He's just going to go for the plan. He realizes, listen, I don't know where they are anymore. I'm just going to have to try for it. And he's successful in the first point here. 1 versus 2 clutch to try and see if he can bring it a step closer to overtime. He's fallen quite far back. They only have, well, they have a smoke and a Molotov. Oh my God, that's bad. Yeah, if they know where, if they find out where he is, that could end it.
Baiting a response, but bomb is no longer planted for him. But there's some information gained. Drops Waylander down to 22 HP. This is all about the spray now through the smoke because it's going to be blind, and he has to get the connect, and not quite there, just barely missing it. Flip side.
Definitely a tough position here. Flamey moving up a bit aggressive, and they are all coming for him. That's a stunning headshot to take down one. He actually gets a second as well, and grenade going to rain in. JW's a bit further back than to get killed by it, but still, time is running out. Flamey is just doing all the work in this round. Almost getting 3 kills. JW and Crims, how can they make this work? There's 1 grenade on Edward that can close the whole round.
Absolutely, 1 good Molotov. They don't have much HP to play with here. The HE just barely dodging them as well. And well, now the time is forcing them. It's forcing their hand. 11 seconds, 10, and the bomb. There's the fake plant, the flash, perfectly done. Making excellent use of their grenades. And Edward will just win the fight straight up versus Crims.
They've only died once each. That might change now. Oh my God. He does not even touch the ground before he's dead.
Yeah. Doesn't know what hit him. And a first man, Dennis had already made it across to the boxes. But Simple just so aggressive with his mid-pressure. And this is the kind of freedom that you were talking about, though, Anders. Is that right now, Na'Vi, on CT side, it is important that you get that freedom for that Opera. And it looks like Simple's the one who gets to go into mid and look for these plays.
Oh, I like this way more. He's definitely getting... They've loosened up the leash a bit on Simple. He's got a bit more room to work with. That's good news. Again on A, just worth noticing they're so far back. The push is going to be for B instead. Molotov comes out, and oh no! They're standing in the middle of it. A lot of damage being put in. Guardian with a shot as well. Olofmeister and Dennis. They need some kills. They need to start doing some damage here. And finally, Guardian goes down. Dennis with the kill as well on Simple. Spray comes in from Seized, and Dennis is just in a world of trouble here. 3 men coming for him, every single angle. Seized in charge of the triple. It's going to make it 7-1.
Guardian is going to walk right into Olofmeister. It turns out that Olofmeister can hit Deagle shots as well. Finds the headshot on Guardian to start. He will get caught by Simple, however, and so they bring it right back to a 4-on-4 here, Na'Vi. They still have control.
And they had him locked in with Seized and underpass, and the smoke in window, so Seized could actually push up there, so it was at least... It was a bit scary. Oh, JW at the edge, just a USP. As the smoke was fading, that's got to be annoying.
Why not? Crims with the 5-7 up close from Shadow as well can just do so much damage here. He's got a flash. Flash to work with, but he gets caught going up the balcony. Will he be able to get the flash out in time? Yes, of course. Oh, Flamey turns back into it. Crims had a chance, but he doesn't realize that he stays pinned in there, and now it's only a matter of time until he gets weeded out. But this has caused time here for rotations from Fnatic. They're into CT now. Dennis and Flusha, both of them looking for a chance.
Looks like they want to boost on top of that box, and you could definitely do that, but not too much effect this time. Na'Vi, even though it's a 3-on-3 in a pretty good position. JW, though, has picked up an M4 in the middle. He doesn't have any armor, but he does have a Molotov as well that he's stolen, and he's going to get the first kill right now. Goes for a bit more. Oh, he didn't see Edward, otherwise he could have used the Molotov to force him out. Flusha gets a headshot on one, and he's got the kit. Can he fake him out? He's going to go straight for the defuse, and Edward is not really realizing he's off it again. Flusha, he could have won the round already. Now he's going to go for the fight, and he does it anyway! Flusha with the C75, another classic. And another round for Fnatic, bringing it back.
Now begins the push. Olofmeister, Dennis, and JW, all 3 of them here on the B site. Crims is going to be flanking very quickly now, and it's all on Na'Vi. Can they find the opening kill? No, it's Dennis to deliver, but Guardian is there to trade. They know where Dennis is playing from, but he still takes another with them. And JW misses the shot. There it was, the key.
That might have done it. There's still a secondary option, which is the flank that's going to be coming in from Crims. He's hot on their heels now. With the bomb down and clock ticking, they're just waiting for him. He can't make too much noise. He has to sort of walk a bit slowly. He's checking all the corners, and it is taking quite a while here. More time than I would prefer at the moment. Na'Vi holding on to their tournament lives here against Fnatic, who have just embarked on an epic comeback. There's Flusher getting the kill on C's. Not much left now. Simple gets another one, but he's trapped in the corner. He's going to go down, and Fnatic will make their way through 16-12 against Na'Vi, knocking them out of the tournament.
Recovered in all of them. Which is a tough way to lose a game as a player.
What's the play from Astralis here? Classic execution or just walking to the side? Looks like it's the latter.
Walk in and a crossfire already set. They get shocked, but they won't expect the two players to be there. So Body from the boost finds both Xyp9x and dupreeh. Glaive does respond, but to get the bomb down, they have a man disadvantage. As Kenny, NBK, and Apex start to rotate, NBK and Apex both have kits. Smart play from Glaive to get aggressive, therefore, because they don't have any control of Banana. Smoke coming out from Ruins, however. Apex is going to know that he's in there and sprays into the smoke. Glaive walks directly into the shots. It's on device. AWP hits NBK already, but pushed by the Flames. Apex will get round 3 for G2.
Oh, just about. Divisive.
And in they go, through the smoke, flashes over, boost up, catches it, Body, does go down to Device, but Shox is still waiting with the AWP, and 2 for his trouble to call it a double. He's got it. Device goes down to the pistol as well. Xyp9x, again, the one to enter, this time not alone though. This could be a fast charge. Flashes over from middle and out the side, spotted the apartments, trade by Kiarbi had to be effective, but Kenny, it looked like he was going to hit the shot. Apex was the one to do so. He will go back out. And we know inside of the A side he's so lethal, but dupreeh's got the lineup instead. Takes down both of the G2 players holding off the push for the bomb plant. Look at the HP for dupreeh, though. It's 1. Just 1. He'll stay in quad position, try and hold off. Like he's going to rotate back in, and with the AWP up close, he still manages the shot. Gun barrel shows. He gets banged down by Body. Glaive sits back. No kit for Body. Smoke out to quad, knows Glaive's gone toward the pit. Glaive's going to be patient, knows he hasn't touched the bomb yet, sees the shoulder. He now knows he's certainly not going to touch the bomb anytime soon because he wants to challenge the fight, and Glaive will get the better of it. Take your fingers off the flute. Ooh,
be careful.
Ooh. I was going to say weave your colored yarn, but nearly gets turned around. That's dupreeh. It's away with it. Nice. He's also got position now to find Shox. They know they're all over the A site. Kiarbi hasn't had to peek. Doesn't get a chance to. Kenny finds it instead. Xyp9x goes in all the way toward Library and fires back through smoke. So bomb plant comes in despite dupreeh's position. They may still win out this round, G2. It shows Device can't hit it, and Kenny with 10 HP fires back with the AK-47. Q in dupreeh, Body. Puts him down quickly as well. It's all on to Xyp9x. 1 versus 3 again, and they know exactly where he is. Kenny's still taking the fight despite the damage taken and sustained early on. He's pinned Xyp9x into the corner. There's no way out at this point in time. And time gone. NBK will solve it anyway. So he's going to stay by. They're going to go immediately in front of him, but they check it. Shox, it didn't look like they were going to when we snapped over to the view from Xyp9x. Laid back in the sight, little pop flash. He's got to go now. He's got to go very quickly. They see it, they know where he is. He still blinds them. UMP! Ooh, almost gets 2 as MBK strikes. But they don't have a smoke towards CT, which lets Device take down Kenny, and they'll put it out late. Bomb plants will certainly come in. Apex will watch bottom of Banana. The HP for MBK is 2. That is all he has to work with. Does have the AWP, so he still can find the angle shot. Shoulder shown. dupreeh tries to fire back in. Shox goes down to 7. It'll start to favor Astralis, you might think, on the retake. The only factor that doesn't is time. There are no kits in play currently for Astralis. So damage is all well and good, but they need to get the kills. Kiarbi will find one, traded back by Apex. They know that he's toward Banana, and MBK solo gets peeked out by dupreeh. Device just has to watch off as they go for the defuse. 10 seconds. He's got the kill. He's still not convinced they're going to get the defuse, though, so he's heading for the hills to save the AWP. And they're not going to. Oh, they do. They just got it. I thought it was done as well. That's about as close as you'd like.
Yeah, that's interesting. We'll see whether they can maybe find the first frag. It's Glaive, though. We said he had a quiet game so far, but looking to rectify that. He takes the first kill and the second as well. Nice headshot towards Kenny S. 5 on 3. Gets taken down eventually by Shoxy and gives him an AK. And they still have the advantage here. into the 1:30 mark. Nice play by Glaive.
Play indeed. Shocks. Worked his way out of Wheeler in a very interesting fashion, I guess. Knife out, smoke not down, just gives himself up. Perhaps they've just given up on the game.
Well, they haven't looked like they ever arrived, to be honest.
It's fair.
So,
fair point. MBK partially blinded. Zipix won't go all the way around the corner. But Astralis about to move on. Can take the night off. G2 won't have such luxury, and I would say for them, sit back down at the practice booth, boys. Get to work, yeah. Because the round 5 matchups aren't going to be favorable either. Astralis in it, 3-1. Config is getting ever closer. Taz looks like he's thinking about peeking it as well. Not exactly in the corner like he was on the pistol round. He's very successful. Then, let's not forget, made the play that allowed Pasha to get 3 more. Spots the gun in the corner. Taz walks back out, finds Magisk. Pasha gets his head blown off. I was about to say he's going to find AZ, but beautiful shot from the Deagle. Cajun as well as a second one that forces them back down CT, but Snacks comes in. Nade was going to do the job if his M4 didn't, but dropping away the gun will suffice. Krieg scope. Clicking in and out. Pasha's not going to peek it. High left. We know there's another there. Baited. Potentially. Ooh, Config saves it though. Magisk still alive. Looks like he's playing PUBG. Pasha takes back Magisk. If there were, Neo would definitely need some energy drinks right now to try and heal up, but Config's got such good position. Pasha's read it. MSL from the slow play of North. Remember, you said the fast pace was favoring them. Not going to get much in this round as AZ does at least get one back. He's got to be very quick on how he chooses to deal with Bialy. He won't be able to find him. And Tov does discourage. Thankfully, the smokes for Virtus Pro's sake last longer than the flames, so there'll still be smoke when they get inside of the site, but not where MSL standing forward of the line. And in the shadow, he finds 2. It's Config that will emerge next with the M4. The USP. Bialy does eventually win the duel, but they've got to get the bomb down, and there's no smoke towards CT, so Bialy has to defend Neo, who goes immediately for the plant. Magisk slipped across, and Bialy couldn't get the shot, could not get the angle. The wide peak works, and Cajun wins the one-on-one, a very quick one-on-one for that. Pick up from Pasha, back away, Cajun. Doesn't have the patience to wait all day, and Neo gets the kill with the AK instead. Second AWP. Wait in middle. Desperate to find a pick. Has to get it now. Jumps off the fence. Does get Neo underneath. There is people that preside, although they are going back off. They're going to go back through CT, and MSL getting the next kill on Bialy. They pulled this back and actually have the advantage if you want to consider Pasha's HP.
yeah, for sure. They go back towards B. Still time to play with here, but in terms of Pasha's HP, that's a bit of a problem. He's got the bomb as well for some reason. His teammates just run in towards the B side. AZ gets 1 frag here. I'd say that's round done. You can hear them around him. They go towards short. He's just hiding on the bomb side corner here.
AZ tags up Snacks. Backs away, finds Taz,
oh, wow.
finds Snacks. Ooh, not finds Pasha. Config gets him. He's low enough HP, but well held from AZ.
The fist bump there from Maid's boy. Cajun's having none of it, but
like you say, bomb is heading that direction. Not a full commitment. Neo's going to try and sell it. Taz trades off of him. Then just a fake. I'm going to get toward the apartments at the exact time the rotations are still coming in. Magisk has already bought it. He's on catwalk. He's only realizing now, hang on, his Taz still gets kills. They don't have the information still. He's a bit confused as we look at his perspective, but confused not anymore.
Oh.
Finds kills that are all required. Snacks versus 3. Bomb down in the open. And just won't commit to the peak because he's left alone. No need to give it up at this point. As Snacks tries to bait them in, they'll allow him to get the plant, or will they? Cajun just goes, or excuse me, Config just goes straight in. And North have their legendary spot again. They'll go into the playoffs, and Virtus Pro now go into the
any full executions here. It's been quite chaotic, but the flashbangs coming in, Molotov deployed as well. It's the Bolt to find the entry frag, can't do it just yet as he gets blind.
Steal, though, immediately off of Bolts' play. Is able to take down Taco after he engaged, and then disengaged to hide. He couldn't get away. Cold finds 2 in return. Phelps, better angle, watch, and sees K&G going above his teammate and saves Cold's life by leaving him on 13. Phelps will find it to hold it. It's Taco, or excuse me, Henny and Lucas. 1 kill onto Phelps. With 18 seconds, an AWP and a 1 versus 3 and 5 HP for Henny to work with, very unlikely he'll pick up the round. In fact, they're tagged Fallen looking to let him plant the bomb as Fallen gets information for pushes.
Oh, he did damage done in the previous round. Down to the AKs once more. Single orb set up this time. Phelps doing some serious work in the connector. Damage inflicted, finds the first kill as well. Gets out of there. Fur aggressive, of course, wants to get a kill in return. Even though they have the man advantage, everyone knows he's pushed his position. Surely KNG gets it. There it is. He doesn't need to do these pushes. They've got the advantage, right? It's done.
Yeah, no, there's absolutely no
They're
need.
just waiting for him to do it.
Especially where Phelps has already gone aggressive. Yeah, you're right. Fallen does get KNG back, but it's given them back an advantage. They lost the first gun round essentially because of a push in the, or rather the one after the first gun round, I should say, round 4, because of a push with the MP9.
Same position as well.
Yep, and it's down to just 2 inside the smoke. Phelps is waiting and hoping he can capitalize on the fact that they won't spot him. Bomb goes down, but he gets traded back immediately by Bolts. Fallen knows the bomb has gone down on the site, but the shelf actually blocked him from seeing where Bolts picked it up from.
No way. Thought he gets that. Can't deny the plan just yet.
Tries to jump up to see the site, knows Bolts is behind the bags. Bait him out, but Henny shows up instead. In they go. Phelps and Taco have the opening. Lucas isn't sure which way to look. He's still watching sandbags and realizes, I've got to back off, I've got to get a better angle. And as he takes the time to fire in, it buys so much space for Fur to wrap around with a Tech 9. Smoke in as well. Henny is limited. SK might just get a break.
How have they managed to pull that one off? The CTs are ready for that. There's no flashbang either. They bust through the smoke and find that first Tech 9 kill and a second as well. Lucas gets 1 kill in return, but I don't think they can win this. They probably just have to save straight up. But Henny, he says no, he wants to give it a go. Takes down Taco, and now there's a chance. Furlough HP. It's up to Henny to pull out the USB as well. Bolts. He can't find the kill, but Henny does. Time ticking away. 2 versus 1, going for that full defuse. There's a smoke down as well. This could work. Surely not. He gets the frag. Comes down to Fallen now. The old master not taking the bait. Is a full defuse once again.
He's got it. Oh, SK Fallen just steals it. I thought he had it.
Less than a second.
Okay. But if they push in or if that smoke dissolves, he's in a very good position to take advantage of it. Phelps catches him though as the smoke dissolves. 36 for him as Fur. And he missed his Molotov too long. It's the only problem. Molotovs are great from the T side, that is, but he couldn't deny them on the way through. He's on 23, and I think he knows exactly what that means in the context. He's waiting for the rotation in. KNG will take the charge. He's got more HP. Another miss, KNG. He bumped into something trying to jump up, so the flash doesn't go over. Steel does get a kill, but they're losing too many men. They're losing too many rounds. 16, in fact, as SK make it back into the playoffs, and Immortals will go into the draw.
Yeah, they smell weakness, desperation on the French side, and they are not wrong, but they are not visible at the moment. Well, they can't see, now they can, and they're getting most of the kills. These CZs are dangerous, and by no means is this round over just yet, but more harassment coming in. Olaf Meister managing 1 more kill. The rest of the T's outside at the B bomb site. Kenny's alone. Starting to back off, but Flusher will slow down somewhat. And there are grenades moving towards the A site now. G2, after showing presence towards B, the entire team is here towards A. JW flashed off the corner, repicks, and Kenyes is ready for him. Denez can't do anything about that, but 35 seconds remain. Crims has been left on the A slot on the B bomb site. Everybody rotating towards A, and Crims will have to join him as well because Fnatic are in trouble.
Yeah, not getting that kill there, Dennis. That's going to hurt a lot because in comes a swell of numbers here from G2. And that swell of numbers will survive. And the bomb will go down with 20 seconds to spare. Duel to win. Oh, it's all about timing, and Crims will...
I will remember that one.
And so far it's still 4 players left here for Fnatic, and G2 are playing slow. There's maybe a chance. Olaf Meister can't get the kill though, and that's a big moment because had he gotten a kill there, it really does shift the odds.
But we've got time pressure again. 30 seconds and they are not in a sight yet. There are still 3 players alive here for the Fnatic, 2 of which have rifles, and they're all on the B bomb site. Crims holding down short B. 20 seconds remain. Crims is still doing damage. JW pick up where Crims left off. And how do you get the bomb down now? 16 seconds remain. Flush with the CZ 1 versus 1. Kenny with the AWP. How does he play the close range game? Seems he might know where Flusher is, but Not certain about that. 7 seconds now. Flusher jumping around the corner, but he can't quite get the kill. 4 seconds. Kenny has the kill. He just about will. 3 seconds remain. The P250 doing the job, but boy.
They're going to go for a rush, a Hail Mary play into the B-bomb site. That's not what you want to see if you're G2. Losing shock straight away. Can they still make a rush work onto B?
Olaf Meister making his way through the B-bomb site to join his teammates. Maybe he's not needed. Krim's holding down the short B area, and with what little G2 have left, they look to make a play towards the monster position. The flash throws him down, the Molotov makes it worse, and Flusher compounds the problem. Kenny alone with a Tech 9, he can't do it. 16 to 10, Fnatic, a very strong performance from them.
Feels good.
Yeah, and well, they've still got 3 AKs. Stu with the M4 going for an aggressive play will be denied by Neo. Automatic close in B. This is not the normal place that a CT would take position. Who knew that angle even existed?
This is tough from Automatic, able to get back out of harm's way just in time. Reads the play, the spray down with the AK. Doesn't work out for him though, and this is a great opportunity now for the Polish side to be able to take down a round. Nothing though, he's just in the midst of the madness as he goes for the spray with the AK, and it's looking great though so far for him. Another frag from nothing. Can this man be stopped? He's down to 12 points of health now as Neo stalks from above, and Neo will get himself that very important frag. Now down to Skadoodle, but where does he look with the AWP? It can really be much more awkward for him in this position as he decides to go up the ladder now. And there it is, Neo with the peak, and despite the momentous or
the case, but a push is ultimately towards B, and again they are charging through the bomb train, but can they win the duels? Barley off to a good start with the Galil. Everybody a fan of that one. Nothing though, taking Taz down with a fast play towards Connector. We spoke about the timing on those earlier on. The CT's now streaming in, but Patch is on the flank. He's right behind them in Connector, but can he be effective? You see him just slowly jerking forwards. 4 versus 1. Shroud the last man standing, and maybe Patch will get that final kill. Shroud looking for it though, maybe hearing him, and there are 2 kills for Shroud now. 1 versus 2. He's got a kit, he's got 20 HP. Pasha is capable of a great many things, including a solo push through Ivy with a smoke down, but there are no T's there. Double pick from the CTs, and it won't go in their favor. Cloud9 surely will move in towards B, but maybe it's a trap. Neo there, good timing, or is it bad? Taking a shot in the face from nothing.
yeah, very focused nothing, looking for that peak. Seemed very ready. Neo trying to find a good timing where they'd bunch up, not be looking in that position. But again, extreme cognizance there from Mr. Nothing, and we'll see the Mag 7 of Pasha slowly work its way in towards the flank, but Piali doing some work here on the bomb train. He is alone in this position, gets himself a second one, a chance for a reload, but down to 20 health, and he's caused so much distraction that now maybe Pasha can end the round here for VP. Oh, this is the first shot, but the second's good. It lands on its target, which is the head of Skadoodle, but there's one more head to be sent rolling down the B yard, and it won't be Shroud's, it will be Pasha's instead. And that's the round for Cloud9. It went so close, withering away in this round to the aggressions of Virtus Pro. As we'll see now, Automatic tossing in all the nades, and Cloud9, they're ready to do it, looking for the first entries, but VP, they've got 4 players around the bomb train. Once again, it's down to the Chaos. Who will be the master of said Chaos? It's Bialy to get the first kill, traded as the rest of the Cloud9 lineup start to bully their way onto the bomb train.
Nothing but dueling. It's almost Team DM at the moment on the train on A site. Nothing is absolutely denied. There's no cover for Cloud9. This is turning into Bedlam. It's Chaos, and the Chaos is working the way of Virtus Pro. Ares, God of War, they are just getting stronger round by round. The firing squad are ready, but Automatic is having none of it. Winning the duel with Barley. Pasha and Snacks are still on the site. Neo rotating forward, CT spawn. Taz still in B. The trades continue. Snacks missing his shot, ducking, but he can't hide from Automatic. Another 2 kills from him. He's finally going to go down with a 3K. Skadoodle and nothing. And again, the Ivy position becomes so important. That's where Neo is, and Taz towards Connector makes it really hard for Skadoodle to maneuver, leaving nothing alone. It's nothing between Virtus Pro and playoffs.
Can he do it though? All the experience, as much experience as the veterans of VP, but no! It's going to be Virtus Pro, the home team, in front of the home crowd. I'm sure we are going to see those nades put to good use.
It's a nice flash towards Ivy, but it will give the position away for Waylander. The frags will be taken by the T-side. A good start but can they finish and double their score? 2, KNG fighting on his own towards Ivy. So far, so good. Even better now. 3 fast kills for the CT side, fighting straight back, taking the man advantage. KNG still around Ivy, and that's where he will lay. Bomb almost connected by one, but he'll get taken down by Bolt from the back. And it's Waylander again, alone again. But this time no one's over towards Ivy, but he doesn't have the bomb.
This could be a good approach here from Waylander, but it's been sought after, and that's good damage done by Bolts, but Waylander's still alive, and with a hope to try to take this round away from Immortals. Oh my goodness, just barely escaping that angle there. There's just under a minute to play with here for Waylander, so he can use that time to juke and jive around the trains on the A yard here to find this element of surprise with which he can use to take success perhaps, but just a slither of Henny spotted before he disappears, but maybe that's enough information here for Waylander. Yes, it is! Finds the headshot, a mere 8 points of health on him.
In this tournament, and again, against the 3 snipers, now it's the fast play into the A bomb site. 3 players around the bomb train from both teams, but who'll get the first frag?
Yeah, very fast. I think it's the perfect approach here from Flipside. Try to shock Immortals. Try to quake the earth beneath them as they are sitting behind smokes, wondering how do we get to using these snipers, and indeed the snipers were even taken out of the hands of Henny and Kianji. So if there's any chance, that's good here for Flipside is this round. As Lucas still looks for kills with that auto sniper, nothing just yet. Oh! All right, that's a sexy shot there from Lucas, and it might just be the start of something here now as Immortals start to push in, but they've lost one man to Waylander. Lucas still alive as well. So much time being bought on the bomb, and it's
T's moving into the B bomb site. Waylander's on a similar angle to the CT side in the first half, but Henny is the one to win the duel. Markelov will answer back, but what else can he do in this situation? His teammates forced away from Connector, but while that it's there as well, taking KNG down, the T's continue to push forward. But the bomb is down, and Bolts, all his teammates are down. He's on his own. He needs to drive some bolts into the faces of these players. He needs to do as much damage as he can. Flipside need to survive in the numbers, and they're doing a good job of it. Electronic with the flank, but if they don't. Molotov's off the wall, Henny seeking an entry, but it'll be Bolts to get the first kill. Lucas towards Ivy once again, and Wilder and Blade will move away from Ivy as Henny draws their attention with kill after kill.
And look at the damage to be done. The Molotov usage is so amazing here from Immortals, forcing them out of position, and still proceeds to knock them down as a result. And he might just get himself another kill. In comes Waylander, still ready for that one. New as a B player.
Just trying to crush them mentally, physically. Blade taken down as well. Markelov not going to be long after. Flipside, one by one, getting jettisoned into the sun, leaving this tournament.
Just one man left, it's what it did. And Immortals finished this one as they started.